Welcome to the channel. If you've been here before, you already know what we're doing here. If it's your first time visiting my channel, right now I'm kind of talking a lot about motorcycle safety and slow motorcycle operation, but this channel is not going to be just about that, but that's the flavor of the month right now. I hope all is going well with you and your families. You're staying safe. Okay, most people have heard about Ride Like a Pro, and you watch Jerry's videos. There's a lot of information, a lot of good information, very informative. If you watched my first video that I've ever posted, the basic fundamentals of slow motorcycle riding, which is actually playing behind me, in that video I stated that I'd be driving up to Florida to take Jerry's course. And I was saying for the longest that I would love to go down there and take that class just for the fun of it, just because I just enjoy. I see cones and I start getting goosebumps, all right? So it hit me, Rob, you're retired. What do you mean you wish you can go down there and take his class? Just get in the truck and go down there and take his class. So I finally did do that, and I want to share that stuff with you guys. So disclaimer, you're not going to just see motorcycle stuff. I'm taking you guys from me setting up my trailer and all of that stuff, because a lot of that stuff that I did is the first time I've ever done it. So, but I also understand that everybody doesn't want to see all of that. So I don't think most people watch videos from beginning to end anyway, unless their interest is really piqued. So if I'm talking about stuff you're not really interested in, just skip forward to the good stuff, and that's fine. I'm not worried about analytics or anything like that. That's not the purpose of anything I'm doing here. This is just me paying it forward, because believe it or not, all of you guys that have YouTube channels and you put information out there, you're paying it forward. You're doing the same thing, all right? If you guys want to subscribe to this channel, click the lower right side on your screen. See a little red box? Nice and easy for you. I wanted to also let you guys know that I've created an email address that I'm going to share with you guys. And particularly, I'm getting a lot of feedback of people that are going to come up or down here to Pula to practice with me. And using YouTube as a way of communication is not that advantageous. So here's the email address right down here. And I want you guys to use this to communicate with me. And this way, at least I can send you guys stuff like pictures and stuff, or maybe videos that are not on YouTube. Okay, so enough of blah, 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 blah. Let's get to the video. Right now, I just drilled 4 holes in the floor of my trailer for the wheel chock. The wheel chock is right there. And then I put these in the holes. I screwed these things in with an Allen wrench. 2, 3, 4. And what that's going to allow me to do is use these screws to screw this down. But the beauty of it is I won't have to leave it down. So I can use it when I need it. When I don't need it, pick it up. And that's the beauty of it. So I secured the 4 screws, and I was 100% confident that it was not going anywhere. Okay, I'm here at Lowe's, and I had a couple of people ask me, what are pipe warmers? Remember I said in my last video that if you wanted to protect the chrome on the crash bar on your motorcycle, you'll put some pipe warmers around it. I forget, I'm from New York and I live in Georgia now, South Georgia. Not too many people are using pipe insulation. But anyway, this is what I'm talking about right here. And, you know, it comes in different thickness, different width. This is a 1/2 inch. I'm sorry, it's a 3/4 inch. And you see, and it's perforated. It kind of splits open, so you can wrap it around the pipe. And just to give you a view of what I'm talking about. And you see it says pre-slit. So that's what I meant when I said there's already a slit in it so that it'll get around the pipe. Right there. I'm sorry, around your crash ball. And like I said, if you want to double it, you can double it. And then just put some duct tape around it or something like that. Even smaller pieces, but this is for like T-joints or something, so this is not really relevant. So anyway, that explains what it is. All right, so I'm getting ready for my trip to Florida to do this Ride Like a Pro class with Jerry Palladino. Brought my lawnmower, took everything out of the trailer. Lawnmower, the Ego push lawnmower, the 50-inch zero turn, you know, all the crap. Cleaned it all out. I cleaned it up. Right now I'm just filling the tires up. They should be 65 PSI, the tires recommend. I highly recommend this thing right here. I just put this on the wall, actually about 3 days ago. I got it from Walmart, and it's perfect. You set what you want it to do, you press the button, and when it gets to the PSI you want, it stops. I shined up the tires, gave everything a quick bath, took the truck, got that clean, so we're all good to go. All right, so that tie's done. Let me do the other 3, and then I'll be good to go. I want to definitely share this with you guys because it's something I wanted to do for a long time. In my garage, I wanted some type of air compressor to fill up tires and toys and lawnmower tires and, you know, whatever. But I always thought I was going to have to get something like really large, and I didn't want to have something that was too, you know, consume too much space. So I am going to recommend this thing. Again, I'm not getting any money, or I'm not sponsored by anybody. This is called TrueFlate. You see it says 60 PSI because I set it for 60 because the tires are kind of cold. And it says put 65 in there. It might go a little higher than that. But anywho, I got this thing from Walmart. And put it on the wall. It's out of the way. Plugs in. I unplug it when I'm not using it. And the cord travels. It's a 25-foot cord. So I just finished with this tire. I got one more tire to do, and it'll reach it easily. I measured this whole thing out. It can go almost to the end of my driveway. So again, I highly recommend it. If you have a garage and you have a wall that you can put that thing on, bam, put it up. You won't be sorry. Okay, watch me pull this motorcycle into this trailer. Can you identify the technique that I'm using? Do you see it? I'm using the friction zone. See how the motorcycle came back and then it moved forward? That's the same thing you're going to do when you feel like the motorcycle is going to fall. Let the clutch out a little bit, give it some gas. That's the friction zone. I mean, the friction zone comes into play so much while you're riding a motorcycle. And of course, I'm not using the rear brake at that time because I don't need to. But that clutch control and that throttle control is always in play. You have to master that. It's so important. Okay, here's yet another thing that I'm a rookie in. I've never tied down a motorcycle before. A lot of YouTube research went into this. And again, I appreciate all of you guys that take your time and post videos because it helped me out immensely in a lot of ways, particularly this one. Okay, so that's it. It's all tied down. And it is going nowhere. I can stand on the side of the floorboard and I'm secure. I'm confident that it's secure. So I'm gonna go get some gas and that'll be like a little test run for it. And I have all of the ratchet tie downs locked. Oh, nope, see that one wasn't locked. Now it is. Look at that. So let's go check them all. It's locked. That one's locked. And that one's locked. All right, I'm done with that. All right, so I'm on my way to Florida. I got the truck packed up. Checked all of the tires on the truck and on the trailer. This morning I checked all the lug nuts on the trailer and on the other side. Sure enough, 2 of them were a little loose. You have to check those lug nuts on the trailer because they can loosen up. I went back in the trailer and checked the motorcycle again. Everything is secure. So I'm ready to go. And I'll, anytime I stop to go to the bathroom or whatever, get something to eat, I'll go in there and check the motorcycle again just to make sure everything's okay. But that's it. I'm gonna hook up my phone to the Waze and I'll be on my way. ask God for travel mercies, and hopefully there's no incidents. All right, I'm here at the hotel. The hotel is about 25 minutes from where the course is. There were hotels closer, but they were like 3-star hotels. And I'll drive 25 minutes to get to at least a 4-star hotel. All right, let me go check in. Okay, I'm in the room now. I'm going to go right back out because I'm going to go get something to eat. Here's just a quick shot of the room. You got a little living room area. This is when you first walk in, tiled. A little desk area, little living room area, little table, full kitchen, full-size microwave, Keurig, dishwasher, undermount sink with granite countertops, cabinetry. I'm only going to be here a day, but this is why I will travel 25 minutes. I need to be comfortable. Nice size television, just like it's telling me I can control the TV and a bunch of stuff from my mobile remote. Here's the bed. Of course, this TV spins around, so I can look at it from the bed. Here's the sink area. And the toilet, elongated bowl, and the shower. Towels. And this is a full-size closet. Ironing board, iron, luggage rack, some hangers. I'm not going to be using any of this. But what I'm happy to report is everything is immaculate. The lobby is clean. The hallways are clean. They smell nice. The room is... All right, that's enough of this television. That hell's the remote. I'm going to be hearing this song in my head all night. Oh, here it is. There's the remote. Wrapped in plastic. They have signs all over the place about masks are required. It's not a suggestion. All right, thank God. Okay, going out to get some food. Just as I suspected, it already has dishes. There's a toaster. Because clearly, there's pots if you want to cook, which nobody's doing that. Silverware and a lot of it. Cooking spoons, and that's empty, and this should be empty too. Yes. Garbage can. I was wondering where the garbage can was. And that's a dishwasher. So this opens up my, they even give you dishwashing detergent and rags to wash the dishes. And a garbage disposal. Look at that. That's what I was looking for. Light. I love light. So of course this opens my this increases my window of opportunity to what I'm going to eat. I can buy stuff that requires a plate, or if I want to use a real plate, real cups. The real cups thing is going to come in handy too. Hey, let's look in this fridge. For sanitary reasons, your ice maker is turned off. If you need ice immediately, please contact our front desk. All right. Everything is just clean. You know, this is what we've come to expect. Not just because of COVID, all the time. When I say we, I'm talking about my wife and I. The level, the standard that we expect is always high. We can go down a little bit sometimes, but not much. Okay, enough messing around. Let's get on the bike. Okay, I just got to the course. And Jerry is out there setting up. I took off the 2 rear straps. Now I'm gonna do the fronts. Then I gotta put my boots on. And then I'll be ready to roll. All right. All right, so far the class is going well. having fun. We only went through the first part, which is the single serp and the U-turn. The weather is cooperating. There's overcast, so it's not burning up. I'm not getting too happy. It's still early in the morning. But here's the course. We got two guys that are doing a little remedial work. But everybody's nice. There's one guy here that's really good. He's from South Carolina. Him and his wife. They drove down. So, his second time here, he said. But it's pretty good. He's pretty good. So we've been kind of going through right on each other's asses, which is good. That's always fun. All right.
All right, here's our motor officer from the NYPD. Came to the class just to brush up on his skills, and he certainly is doing it. This right now at 27 feet, which we're gonna narrow it down, was so easy that this retired motor officer is actually insulted.
Okay, now this is called the intersection, or at least that's what Jerry calls it. When I went through motor school, this was called the iron cross, and everybody feared the iron cross because, of course, it's a lot tighter than this, and it takes a lot of dexterity of jerking that wheel and making these turns in quick succession. But as long as you're using the proper techniques, you'll be able to do not only this, but everything else on the cone course.
Now we're back to the snowman. Again, this is the rider who uses the techniques to the extreme. He's not using his instincts. In fact, his instincts now are technique. As you can see, it looks extremely easy, and it is when you use the proper techniques.
I want you to look very closely at these pictures. And if you have to rewind it and look at it again, do that. Look at my head in every picture. Where am I looking? I'm looking where I want to go. I'm not looking in front of me. I'm not looking at the ground. I'm not looking at a cone. And you have to lean the motorcycle. You have to lean the motorcycle. You have to trust that as long as you keep power going to that rear wheel and you have the clutch in the sweet spot, you're not going to drop the motorcycle. You're not going to drop the motorcycle. So lean it, baby. All right, I'm on my way back from Florida. A little precipitation out here. The class was good. It was a lot of fun. All of the guys that Jerry Palladino has with him, helping out with the class. Good group of people. His wife is great. Love watching her do the course. And it's just a good experience. It's a good learning environment. I definitely recommend anybody go there that is willing to or wants to improve their slow riding skills or attain low riding skills, low speed riding skills. Really nothing bad to say about it. Nothing at all. All right. Jerry and I had a conversation about some other stuff as far as me maybe starting a franchise in Pooler, Georgia, where I live. I'll look into that and see if it's feasible, see if it makes sense, and I will go from there. All right. Okay, so as I've already stated in that video, the class was a lot of fun, and I say this to you guys all the time. I'm not the guy that thinks I know everything. I'm never going to think that there's something that somebody can't teach me, even if it's something I think I'm knowledgeable in. And when I was out there, I was making a U-turn, and it was an exercise where he wanted to see within 2 parking spaces if everybody can make a U-turn within 18 feet. And when I made my first U-turn, he told me, if you slow down a little bit, you'll be able to make that turn even tighter. So I slowed down, and I made that turn even tighter. If you have the opportunity to go out there and take his class, I highly recommend it. Now, he has franchises in different locations, and as I stated in that video, he offered me the opportunity to start a franchise here in Pooler, Georgia. But, after coming here and speaking to my wife about it, at the end of the day, it started to feel like work. And I'm retired, so I'm not looking for a gig. So that's why I chose to do it this way. This is how I would like to pay that forward. I don't need someone paying me to give them some knowledge and some time. And I know time is money and blah, blah, blah. People volunteer for all kind of stuff. Hell, I'm the HOA president in my subdivision. That's pure volunteer time, and there's nowhere near as fun as going out there and riding the motorcycle through the cones and helping other people out, you know, with the sun on in my face. You know, the HOA thing is fulfilling because I do enjoy helping people out. But it's free, so they don't pay me, and I don't expect you to pay me either to go out there and have fun with you. But again, if you get the opportunity to take Jerry's course, yeah, I highly recommend it. Good people. It's fun out there. It's a good learning environment. His wife is so enthusiastic, and she can throw that motorcycle around too. And he'll always use his wife too and say, if this girl can do it, you can do it. And you know, it's true because it's got nothing to do with how strong you are. If these things work, and your right foot works, you can do it. All right. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I tried to keep that as short as possible. But I do feel like if I cut certain things out, if I think it's going to be either beneficial to you or even a little entertaining for you, I'm going to leave it in there. Like I said, that's why you can always move. You can move the dial back and forth with it. But the problem is, what if you miss something? What if I said something in the middle and you miss something? It's not like I have it set up where I can tell you this is happening here and this is happening there. Sometimes as I'm speaking, something just comes into my head and I say it. It might not even be on the same topic. So just keep that in mind. I don't want you to miss any useful information. And I don't script any of this stuff. I put the camera up and I just start talking. All right, that's how I do it. Anyway, as always, guys, thank you for watching. I appreciate you. I appreciate the subscribers. I appreciate the comments especially. If you like this video, as always, hit that like. All right, the subscribe button. It's on the lower right side of your screen. You can click that and share, you know. Knowledge is power. All right, guys, take care. Be safe out there. All my brothers and sisters in blue, definitely stay safe out there. And for all of you guys, keep the shiny side up, keep the rubber side down or the sticky side down, and wear those masks.